Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a De Todos Juegos. El día de hoy vamos a jugar a Super Seducer 2. En el canal ya hemos jugado la número 1. No hemos llegado a terminar todas las situaciones de este juego, que está muy divertido porque nuestro personaje principal puede tomar decisiones tan desastrosas que llegan a ser cómicas. Y en la número 2 también sucede, pero tengo entendido de que esta vez han mejorado, han pulido más el juego, tiene más presupuesto, hay otras situaciones en las que entra nuestro personaje a tener ciertas aventuras románticas. Así que vamos a jugar en modo historia. Vamos a ver la configuración primero, si está todo bien. Todo está bien, creo. Juguemos en modo historia y tenemos varias selecciones. Vamos a poner la número 1, Nena Rica versus Supermodelo. A ver, ella acaba de bajarse de un yate, pero la supermodelo es demasiado sexy. Tú eliges. Objetivo, un número. Sexo o matar a tus enemigos. ¿Qué es esto, por Dios? A ver, ¿en qué nos hemos metido? Comenzamos. Es un juego así como en el que tomas distintas situaciones y escoges respuestas para tratar de... ¿En qué? ¿Qué es en un tanque? En el que se supone que hay que conquistar a una chica en esta situación. No entiendo cómo. ¿En un tanque? A la miércoles.
Arthur,
A la miércoles.
I'm hungry, man. Let's go to the restaurant. It's my kumquat.
¿Qué hace en un tanque? No, en serio, es que este juego tiene situaciones tan ridículas que dan gracia.
Arthur,
encima-
we fucked up the grass again, dude.
Y encima todo limpiecito.
Good.
Y baja ya comiendo algo del tanque, ¿no? Porque... ¿O de dónde sacó esto? Ujú. Este tío es un loco. ¿Ahora qué va a hacer? O sea, tenemos que acercarnos a la chica. A ver, ¿qué le va a decir? A ver, captar su atención de manera no verbal, no acercarte a ella en lo absoluto. Ir y decirle que te llamó la atención y si puedes estar con ella por unos minutos. Mirar a los ojos mientras la llamas con tu dedo como si fuera... ¿Qué? No friegues. ¿Por qué estas respuestas tan absurdas? Usar el genial inicio de conversación de ese tipo de YouTube. ¿Qué será captar su atención de manera no verbal? A ver. ¿Cómo captas su atención de manera no verbal? Vamos a ver. Te acercas, le saludas. Dice, pero este tipo no lo conozco, es un loco. ¿Qué haces saludándome? Oye, idiota, ¿qué haces sentándote en mi silla, en mi mesa? No te conozco.
Saw you. And you caught my eye, so I thought
Pero
I'd
no,
come and say hi. How you doing?
¿cómo que no verbal si estás hablando?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Coming for a spot of lunch.
Oh, lovely. This is a nice way to start because if you catch her attention before you actually walk up, she has a chance to kind of get used to the fact that you're going to be talking to her. And
Okay.
if you kind of just walk up and she hasn't noticed you, it's a bit of a surprise when you suddenly start talking. So
Pero si habla de llamar su atención de manera no verbal. ¿Qué fue el saludito? No sé, pero...
Hi, I'm Lottie.
Lottie, like Charlotte, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Lovely
Yeah.
to meet you.
No sé, pero en una situación normal te botan, ¿no? De la mesa. O sea, que un tipo de la nada que no conoces se ven y se siente y te habla y quiere comer contigo. No sé, un poco... Bueno, a ver, ¿qué van a pedir? Dice, ordenar un té, pastel o algo para ella. Decirle que no te moleste que estás en una conversación importante. Yo quiero una porción de pastel, la dama va a comer... ¿Qué? ¿Qué? No. Ordenar un té, pastel, un trago para tener confianza, algo para ella. Decir, hola cariño, lo de siempre, por favor. ¿Ah? ¿Sabes qué? Todo en este menú apesta. Vaya. No. ¿Qué le pedimos? No sé. Decir... ¿Pastel? Aquí. Un té, pastel, algo para... ¿Será esto? Pues no sé.
So, do you already know what you would like?
I'm going to be naughty today. I'm going to go for the chocolate cheesecake.
Very nice.
And
Wow.
a lovely cup of tea, please.
Okay, and I'm gonna have the cherry cake, please, and English breakfast tea, but no milk.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is the latest or earliest time that I can have champagne?
Oh.
I don't know, that's a question.
But if a guy came to sit with you, you wouldn't ask him to buy you champagne.
No, but if he offered me a glass of champagne at 5:30 in the evening, that's quite romantic. Or just a straight espresso.
¿Así?
Sorry.
¿Qué hace viendo eso? Bueno. Ignorarlo, poner el teléfono en modo silencioso. Vamos a ignorarlo. ¿Cómo vas a dejar de prestarle
Just someone
atención?
messaging me, let me put that on silent. I never
Claro.
do that. I never have my phone on when I'm talking to someone.
No, it's understandable.
Ah, eso está muy bien, muy educado.
You know what? It's such a lovely day, and you're dressed amazingly. It's all summery, but it's got something to it, like a real interesting style you have.
Thank you.
Very nice.
It's really nice of you to say.
Well, it's true.
So, what do you do? I'd like to know more about Richard.
A ver. Soy gerente de marketing y hago videos de YouTube, pero me encanta la poesía. Trabajo por una empresa farmacéutica y hago videos de YouTube, ¿verdad? Gano lo suficiente para darte 500... ¿Qué? No. Distraerla y en su lugar hacer la rutina del dedo... ¿Qué? Hago maravillas. Ay, hacer un chiste después de decir la verdad. Soy un rapero murmurador. Puede ser interesante poner un toque de humor. Dale.
Well, as you could probably tell, I'm a mumble rapper. A mumble rapper?
Un rapero
What's a
murmurador.
mumble rapper?
You don't like rap music, or you don't really...
I don't really know rap music, but
I give you a
yeah.
little something.
Let's
For
hear it.
bitches still trying to swallow this, I feel like I'm fighting an octopus. Thought it was killers camped out in my bushes, but came to find out it's photographers. Flash. Like that.
Oh, right.
Cool, yeah?
Ay, qué
Actually,
ridículo.
I've got a pharmaceuticals company, and I also make YouTube videos. That's kind of the two things
wow.
I've got going on.
Wow. Do you do your YouTube videos as the pharmaceutical company?
No,
Is that-
completely unrelated. I try to have different things going on, and then
And
you know,
what are
it's
your
more
YouTube
interesting.
videos about?
Well, I will tell you. Obviously, I have amazing rap skills, so I can do this. But yeah, if you
Sí,
if you want
excelente.
to, I mean, you're always going to be asked your profession, so you should be able to answer it in an interesting way. If you can make her laugh, or if you can be passionate about it, doesn't really matter. But you should be ready for this question because you're always going to be asked it. So don't let it be boring.
No, you can't be boring.
Qué
You've got to be
gracioso.
passionate about it, or as you say, make a joke out of what you do, but do something interesting.
Who's your favorite mumble rapper?
I have so many, you know, I just can't quite place a name at the moment, but come back to me.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
Oh, well, I don't really need to work, but I do a
Obviously.
spot of acting.
Ah, lovely. You know,
Yeah.
something
Ah, so sé que
interesting
no
I've
trabaja.
noticed, I've met some actors, and they're always very interesting people because they're empathetic, and that's I think it's
Absolutely.
because when they're acting, they have to portray all these emotions, so they
Uh-huh.
just understand people and emotions. They can read
They
body
do.
language. And
Yeah, and that's what I love. I just love studying people and their nature. And it's a really good way to connect with people on a really deep level that not necessarily you can do in reality.
Yeah, and actors, they think they're kind of extroverts that wouldn't connect with people, but because of this, you can really
You can
Get
feel
in
it
there,
and
yeah.
you can get the vibe. It's amazing.
excellent. It's a
Yeah.
very cool job, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it is. It's nice to dip in and out, obviously.
Hey, do you recognise her in the car?
Yes, I do.
I think
Who is
I think
she?
it's that famous Russian model. What's her name? I don't know, but
God,
yeah,
she's beautiful, isn't she?
yeah, not bad.
Wow.
¿Qué está llamando? La chica del auto lo está llamando Richard. ¿Cómo vas a ir con si estás hablando con la chica de la cafetería? No seas maleducado.
Yeah, modelling's alright, but acting's much more interesting, right?
Yeah, I
So much more varied.
It is.
Ah, sí,
Well,
la
I
ignora,
think
la
with
ignora.
modelling, You just have to stare.
Yeah.
But acting, you have to feel.
We have to show certain personality and be different characters and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just feel that emotion. Yeah.
So you do your acting. Does that mean you're more interested than usual in, I don't know, like TV shows and stuff? Do you watch TV?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I like Silicon Valley, actually.
Is that your
like my
favourite?
favourite at the moment. It's basically like really intelligent guys that love technology.
Oh, you like intelligent guys?
I do. I love intelligent guys. I think you're quite intelligent.
Well, I'm not a programmer, but I've got my own kind of
You've got your
business
own
intelligence
little ways,
and street
yeah.
smarts.
Well, I think, you know, I can relate to the intelligent side because I'm quite intelligent. So I need to end up with someone of my standard.
Cool.
So yeah, I just love the way they invent things.
Yeah.
And I think I'd be quite good at that as well. So yeah, that's Silicon Valley's the way. What about you?
I'm watching Handmaiden. Have you seen that? The Handmaid's Tale?
Oh,
That
I've
one?
heard of that.
Yeah, that one is messed up actually.
Bueno,
It's
esa no la he visto.
It's not a comedy, obviously. It's like some dystopian parallel future where everything goes wrong, where women.
No me
when the birth
spoilees
rate
la
just
serie.
drops
No
near
sé si la
zero,
verdad lo
and they
llegaría a
round
ver,
up
pero
all the
bueno.
women that can still have babies,
Yeah.
and they kind of put them with the important men to mate.
Wow.
And it's quite messed up, but it's
Hola.
really, really good and interesting. Have you seen it?
No,
You haven't seen it?
no, I haven't.
No,
You
no,
should check it
tampoco la he
Yeah,
visto, no he
sounds
visto
quite
esa serie.
interesting. I'd have to see if I like it. You know, it might be a little bit for me, but yeah, I can always see.
Decirle que tu último video fue de consejos sobre citas para hombres. Decirle que mire debajo de la... No, este miércoles. Darle de comer un poco de pastel, poner un... ¿Qué? Uy, no, esto está mal. Muy mal. Hablar de lo genial que es conocer a personas como ella que no son aburridas. Sí, yo creo que esta sería...
I tell you something, you know what's really cool is that I'm definitely this kind of person, but I think you are too, who's
What?
just not boring, adventurous, spontaneous, but also just relating to people. So like, I'm a stranger, I've come to talk to you, now we're sitting having tea and cake,
Do you know
and
what?
who knows what might happen,
Qué
right?
I know, but
gracioso.
that's what's so magical about life. I find that, like, you're walking down the street from a stranger, but then in 2 weeks' time, you bump into them again and you kind of recognise them, and then there's this whole whirlwind of a romance or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's magical
It's
how
like
it
the
would work.
butterfly effect as well, because like if you stay an extra 5 minutes here with me, and then something cool happens to you because of that.
Exactly, and then something could happen while we're here now. Something could happen which could change your life again in a different direction.
Probably is, and a better direction, obviously.
Obviously.
The nice thing here is the right option, obviously, but the nice thing here is that you're kind of painting her as not boring, and then all her subsequent behaviour should fit that label if she agrees with it. She says, yeah, I'm not boring, then everything following that shouldn't be boring.
And it's a compliment.
And it's definitely a compliment.
Ooh.
Good, yeah? Do you have any special diet restrictions, you know?
Well, like sometimes it's gluten intolerant, but
Sometimes only.
yeah,
Partial
like,
gluten intolerance, yeah?
It's like sometimes if I eat too much gluten, then my stomach like becomes a balloon.
Okay,
So I have to monitor what I eat.
all right.
But yeah, I've been on the paleo diet before.
Oh, that's healthy, yeah. Because in paleo times, everyone lived a long time. so
Paleo.
it makes
Exactly.
sense to do that.
Sí, pues.
And like when you look back, it's literally just vegetables and meat. the whole time, mostly meat. So I'm just constantly eating meat, which is delicious. So, yeah.
Usar las preguntas de seducción en 10 minutos de Brad Pitt, jugar las cartas con ella, usar una pregunta del cuestionario de Marcel Proust. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es el cuestionario de Marcel Proust? Desconozco. Y esa pregunta de Brad Pitt, ¿quién será? No sé. Probaremos el de Marcel Proust, no tengo idea.
I was reading this article, and have you heard of Marcel Proust, the author?
No, I haven't.
He wrote a book, Swan's Way or something, it's a classic, and it was talking about his life. And he came up with this questionnaire where he asked a bunch of questions, and it was actually really interesting. So, for example, one of the questions was, what's your idea of perfect happiness? So I was thinking about it, and yeah, how would you answer that?
Wow, what a question.
Not to put you on the spot, but it should be easy, right? It's happiness.
My idea of happiness would be on my boat in the middle of the ocean, surrounding myself with Chanel handbags.
Not massive waves crashing down, no?
No, just like a peaceful like ocean. The Maldives would be fabulous. I actually have a house in the Maldives.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm just out there and I have my Chanel handbags around.
Because you need them on the boat.
Yeah, but there's just one thing lacking. Like, I would like a man on the boat with me.
Should he be like tanned and sitting in his bathing suit?
Yeah, with his Speedos on.
Not with a handbag.
Well, I don't mind.
Oh, yeah?
He can have a handbag and then give it to me.
A present, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Qué gracioso.
This was a tricky one because we didn't let you know what the question would be, but obviously this one's pretty good and can lead to a good conversation. And in general, I would say that if you're going to be going on dates, you should ensure that you have a couple of interesting things to talk about, and even having a few interesting questions like this in your back pocket is a good thing to have so that you're not at risk of running out of things to say.
No, and it's a great way to open up a conversation where you can maybe veer off onto something else that you both have interest in.
So, Richard, what's your philosophy on life?
I guess it's pretty simple, but it's taken me a long time to get there. But for me, it's all about finding the things I really enjoy in life and doing more of them, and finding the things that I don't like. I used to be bothered all the time with phone calls, doing annoying stuff, filling in forms and all of that bureaucracy stuff I don't like. So just to arrange my life so that I'm happy with the way it is every day, and just the simple things make me happy.
So it's more harmonised and balanced as well.
Yeah, and an absence of bad things is more important than having loads of good stuff. You know, if you just get rid of all the things you don't like, then you're left with
happiness.
Yeah, just
it's magical.
The simple kind of happiness that is like contentment every day, so that you don't have depression or stress, that your mood is kind of...
I get that.
You know.
Yeah, I get that. That's magical. It's just how...
Uy, ¿qué le pasó a la bolita? ¿Ir a ayudarlo? No, Fries, ¿cómo te vas a reír la carcajada? No seas idiota. Ignorarlo y decir, tampoco. Ayudar a la bolita a levantarse. No, espero nunca llegar a ser tan viejo. Quiero morir joven. No, sacar tu teléfono y comenzar a filmar. No, vamos a ayudarla a levantarse. No te pases, pues, son cosas inaceptables.
Is she alright there? Is she okay? Hi, you okay? Yeah, get her up. Here, someone take her another bag. Yeah. Oh God, poor old lady, yeah?
It might be the heat or something.
Yeah, it's quite hot.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a heart attack or something, is it? It's just
no, it's not a heart attack.
A funny turn, my granny used to call it. I've had a funny turn.
It's just a little funny turn.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I don't think it's anything... Well, I hope not.
Yeah, she'll be okay. Need some water or something,
yeah?
Yeah. Yes, well done for helping the granny.
Eso es lo obvio.
Yeah, good one, yeah.
So, You need to send me your YouTube link so
I can do that.
DMCA you.
You what? You heard about that? No, that's fucked up actually. I had a couple this month. Some wanker used a bit of his music. Copyright strike. And I think it's 3 and then they shut you down, so yeah.
Wow.
Pretty messed up.
Yeah. You okay?
¿Qué le pasó ahora? Decirle que tu cuerpo está bastante arruinado. Pero que no. Fries, ¿cómo vas a responder eso? A ver, ocurrió cuando estaba levantando un bebé que estaba comiendo. ¿Qué? Decir que estás usando un corsé médico y que el doctor dijo que finalmente... ¿Qué? Decirle que no es nada serio, solo una punzada. ¿Será eso pues?
It's no biggie, it's just a bit of a twinge, you know, in the back. I think it happened, I did some gym and then I went out feeding the squirrels and I'm like bending forward and stuff and I was like, oh.
No,
it's
sometimes
just
that can happen.
Yeah, it'll be all right. And if not, I'm going to get some stem cells and then it's all set.
It's
It
amazing.
should be all right.
Yeah.
No one likes a moaner.
No, guys with physical ailments, you know.
Well, ones that whine about it. You don't want to be hanging around with someone who's whining all the time.
The other bad thing for my back was I was sitting for a long time because I had Chinese lessons. I'm learning Chinese.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a hard language. I think it's the dark souls of languages.
La miércoles.
It's ridiculously
Give it a go.
hard. Could you say some?
我会说一点中文，可是我说的不好。你好漂亮，你好漂亮，你很美，
Brilliant. Fabulous.
你吃了吗？
Oh.
Yeah, etc.
What are you saying?
A bunch of different stuff. I said, have you eaten? I said something about how you look. And I said, like, I speak Chinese, but not very well. And yeah, a few basic phrases.
A ver, si pudieras despertarte en cualquier lugar del mundo, ¿dónde sería? Hipnotizarla con tu taza de té, encontrar un punto común superficial, cometer un delito. Yo creo que vamos por la
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
If you could wake up anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would it be? Whole world.
I'd say Rome. I've never been there, actually, considering I travel the world all the time. And I'd take my chihuahua with me.
Chihuahua?
I've got a little chihuahua, he's called Chucky.
All right, so you want to show Chucky the sights and stuff,
I
yeah?
do.
Or what would he like most, do you think?
The Colosseum.
Yeah? Colosseum more than like a sausage shop or something, yeah?
Well, I'd take him to the ice cream shop. Apparently there's a
ice cream,
delicious ice
brilliant.
cream shop there, so I'd take him.
Yeah, have a bit, yeah?
Yeah. Just share a little ice cream together. He'll be in my handbag, of course.
That's sweet. Well, you'd have to send me the pictures. I'd like to see Chucky
Yeah.
in Rome, the album. This is a solid question. It's one of the kind of example questions that make for good conversation from my first book. And there are a bunch like that, but yeah, again, like it's travel and it's quite precise. It gets someone to fantasize a little bit about a pleasant subject. So I think it's a solid choice. And you should also have your answer ready in case she asks you back. You like big surprises? Check it out.
Yeah.
que sí la conoces de los capítulos anteriores. No, aquí ocultarte de ella, hacerle un saludo. No, yo creo que la sé. Por lo menos, ¿no? Saludar.
Hey, Anastasia. Hey. How you doing? You look so nice. Great dress. How's your flower shop? How's Anna? Are you still dating that guy? Bye. Nice to see you. What'd she say?
She said that you got a small dick and you can't sing.
No, bad move. Not going to end well.
Not going to end well there.
A ver, Decirle que tú, de hecho, no, decirle que, ¿qué? Decirle que no es una ex celosa y que siempre hace eso. Ya, la B.
I don't listen to her. You know, we were dating for a while and she just was a bit of a nut job. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I thought she was going to be nice, but she was just trying to cause me problems. We dated and everything was good.
Sometimes that can happen though.
Yeah.
It's, sometimes girls can get wild, you know, after. Did you end it with her?
Yeah, she wanted, yes, but for the right reasons. So she was, you know, good girl, all of that stuff, but then she became super serious, super jealous, controlling, calling me all the time, where are you, what are you doing? And she was a bit of a bunny boiler.
Okay, didn't give you your space.
No, and even worse
Yeah.
than that. Yeah, it was like fatal attraction, so it was a bit, yeah. But
Okay.
it seems like she's still on it, because it was quite a while ago,
Wow.
over a year. But
Maybe you should get a restraining order on her or something.
maybe so, yeah. But anyway, the main thing is don't listen to it and just, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
about
try.
it.
Maybe on another date, we could try.
Yeah, sure. In this case, you know, it's really hard to come up with a winning answer, and that's probably the best of a bad
¿Dónde están los
bunch to dig
subtítulos,
yourself
compadre?
out
Los
of the hole.
subtítulos.
Yeah, because she couldn't be really anything
Desaparecieron
else.
los
Otherwise, you don't want
subtítulos.
to look like you're putting another woman down, but you're just trying to be honest about the situation.
Bueno, lo que
So,
explicaban era que
Are you
seas
single?
igual
Yeah, I'm actually.
que expliques la situación, qué es lo que pasa y seas
And you?
sincero.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Do you fancy meeting again?
A ver, sugerir alimentar las ardillas juntos o tal vez solo encontrarse para tomar algo. Decirle que será mejor que se encuentren de nuevo o ¿qué? No. Decirle que tu suscripción... ¿Qué? No. ¿Tienes la agenda? No. Yo creo que la... Sí.
So let's definitely meet again soon. What could we do together? We could go feed squirrels together.
I'd love to feed
like
the
little
squirrels. Yeah,
Ah, ¿sí?
why not?
Excellent.
Qué
Or just go
gracioso.
for a drink. Yeah, one or the other. Excellent, great. Nice one. The classic squirrel feeding
Okay.
session is always a winner with, yeah, the ladies. for sure.
Alimentar.
But of course, I find this on
¿Ardillas?
every occasion. Every night, squirrel feeding night.
Excellent, yeah. Let's just get the check, actually. Thanks. So what's your plans for the coming week? You busy?
Well, I have a spa treatment.
Hey, yeah.
on-
Just one?
Yeah, well, tomorrow. Yeah.
Excellent.
I have them like once a week. I've got to get my nails redone. I've got a shopping trip actually with my mother.
Oh, that's all
So-
nice stuff. Nothing
Yeah. Oh, I've got a Pilates class as well.
excellent.
So,
So
yeah.
nothing strenuous or hazardous or...
Well, the Pilates can be quite strenuous.
That's true, actually, yeah. Could be.
Jugar a 5 mentiras para ver quién paga. Tú pagas porque eres un caballero. Ir al baño para que ella tenga que pagar. Sugerir que ella pague y que tú pagarás la próxima. No. Tú pagas porque eres un caballero. Dale.
Oh, should I?
Oh, no, 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 of course not. No, stop that. I'll get this. My treat.
Thank you.
And I'll put in a nice tip for the guy because he wasn't bad.
It's always good to tip.
Yeah, I always do. Then next time they remember you.
They do.
In my opinion, the man should always pay if it's his invitation.
I agree, and I agree on the other hand as well, actually. If a woman has specifically invited something, you know, it's nice to... I think it's nice either or, you know, if you've invited someone to an event, it's, you know, I think it's your place.
Definitely, because you can't say, come out to this fancy restaurant with me.
Right.
By the way, you're paying,
No, but I don't mind Dutch either.
which is splitting it.
That's splitting it.
A ver, pedirle su número, acordar para verse otra vez. O B, preguntarle si tiene otras amigas. No, ¿qué? No. La A.
So we should definitely meet again soon. Why don't I give you my phone and just unlock it? And you can just put your number in there and I'll be in touch. Great, that's the right option. Setting up the second date.
Obviamente,
All
pe,
good.
la segunda respuesta era terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, great.
Have to make sure I do it right.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Great, nice one. You got the best possible ending
¿Oh,
on
sí?
this branch of the first level.
Great, congratulations, you've got the best
respondí-
possible outcome.
Todo correctamente con la máxima puntuación. No puede ser. A la primera.
This is a nice way to start because if you catch her attention before you actually walk up,
Aguanta,
she has a
99,
chance to kind of get used to the
93.33,
fact that
no
you're gonna
obtuve
be
el
talking to her,
100%.
and if you
Que hay una que
kind
no
of
obtuve el
just walk up and she
100%.
hasn't noticed you, it's a bit of a surprise
Ah, era
when you're
esconderse de
suddenly
repente.
so it's a better way
Qué
when you
loco.
can do it.
Muy bien,
Ah,
amigos,
eso es
espero que
lo
se hayan
que-
divertido con Super Seducer 2, primer
What
capítulo.
is the latest or earliest time that I
Jugando
can
la
have
primera hemos
champagne?
conseguido el
I don't know, that's a
mejor final
question.
posible.
Guy
Esto está
came
súper
to
chévere.
sit with you, you
Si
wouldn't
quieren que
like to
continúe
buy
con
champagne.
este
No, but if he
juego,
offered
déjenmelo
me a
saber en
glass
los
of champagne at
comentarios.
5:30 in the
Dejen su
evening,
rico like y
that's
nos
quite
vemos en el
romantic.
próximo video.
Or just a straight
Saludos.
espresso.